If you have small kids and you're thinking about moving to Tullahoma, here is what your day-to-day could look like. I'm not here to tell you whether or not Tullahoma is going to be a great fit for you or if it's good or bad. I'm just telling you what it's like as somebody who has kids in Tullahoma every single day of our life. We are a homeschool family, so we don't have super rushed mornings, but when my son did go to public school, it still really wasn't super rushed. Most houses in Tullahoma are within 5 to 10 minutes max of their local neighborhood elementary school. Everybody's so sweet, everybody knows everybody, and so you go to drop your kids off in line and, you know, you're gonna find somebody, you're gonna wave at somebody you know, you're gonna see Janice, Jane, and George on the street, and you're gonna wave at them. There are some folks who will complain that there's not a lot of things for kids to do, but I think that they're literally living with like blinders on. We have tons of outdoor opportunities for kids in Tullahoma and really some of the surrounding areas. We have Timms Ford State Park, we have Rutledge Falls, we have Machine Falls, we have tons of walking trails, a fantastic greenway, lots of outdoor spaces. Oh, Imagination Station, who could forget that in Rocket Park? There are loads of places that you could take your kids to go and run on the playground, go on a walk, do whatever. Not to mention all of our Tullahoma City sports leagues. Like, we've got some great baseball and soccer programs for rec league sports. There's not endless built-in entertainment for your kids, but I mean, I don't know if you're following the trends online. A little bit of boredom and curiosity and creativity never hurt anybody. There's lots of flexibility in Tullahoma. So homeschool definitely is one of those things that is becoming more popular across the country. In Tullahoma, you have loads of resources. We have a fantastic city school system. So this is no shade to the city school system. We have like 3 people back to back, like in a triangle in our neighborhood that all homeschool. So if you're afraid that your kids aren't going to be socialized because of homeschool, then you're going to have to get your kids out of the house because there are plenty of opportunities for kids. Our local gymnastics place has a like homeschool day every week that you can just go and take your kids. Our local parks and recs centers have homeschool PE. They have other kinds of homeschool activities there too every week. And I mean, those are usually packed out. Our local Hands-On Science Center has weekly homeschool classes for science hands-on activities. We're also about to get a couple of micro schools, which I'm so excited about, where you can actually take your kids to school as a homeschool kid for 2 or 3 days a week, and then you get to do the rest at home. What I love about homeschooling is just, it's so flexible. Like, we went on a cruise last week, homeschool, you can take your breaks whenever you want to. The public school system is out this week, so my kids are having to do school, and they were like frustrated because it's the, city school, whatever. But it also snowed on Monday, and there were a lot of kids that had to go to school, and my kids didn't have to go to school. They still had to do school, but instead of doing school at 8 a.m. sharp, they were able to go outside and play, and then they came inside and did their schoolwork. Our library system has some really great programs for homeschool kids. They have some really great programs for kids in the public school system too. Like, our schools get out at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays. And so there are some great opportunities with Parks and Rec and also the library where you can take your kids to go and just enjoy the afternoon and have some activities and whatnot just, around town. If you're looking for a lot of variety in activities, like, we have some karate places that you could go to. Of course, we have rec league and then we have some travel league things, but most of the time you're going to have to go to some of the bigger cities, or you're going to have to go to like a neighboring town to find what you want if it's super, super specific. If you're looking just for like a general good time, we have lots of options for your kids. But what you're really trading is lots of options for freedom and space. So you can go and enjoy the outdoors just without as much organization, I guess. So for us, that looks like Boy Scouts. We do Boy Scouts every other week right now. And we're able to go and enjoy the outdoors. We've got sweet friends that the boys get to hang out with and play with, and they learn and do. There's loads of church activities. If you want to send your kids, if this is like the direction you want to go, then there's loads of VBSs during the summer. I think most kids VBS hop all summer long, which is so great. We have something called Farm Camp, which is like exactly what it sounds. You take your kids to a farm, and Miss Lindy lets them pet the animals, and they paint pumpkins, and they do all kinds of fun stuff during the summer. It is like a hit in town. The day that signups open, signups close because everybody has signed their kids up, and there's like a waiting list, and everybody's groaning because they missed their opportunity. We have awesome places for tutoring too. My favorite is over here called the Firm Foundation. They have fantastic tutors to help your kids if you need it. For me, me as a homeschool mom, it's been really great because it's just like a little bit of a checks and balance. I'll send my kid over, they get the one-on-one from a teacher, and they inform me whether or not I'm doing a good job or not. Nobody gets upset when kids are places either. So if you're used to people being like, oh my gosh, why are kids in this place? You're probably not going to get that here. You're actually probably going to get some sweet older lady who sees your kid in the grocery store and is like, well, I love kids and I remember when I had kids, and hold on tight because it goes fast. If you're trying to figure out what life in southern Middle Tennessee looks like with kids, then follow along because I am going to show you all of it. In a video soon, I will be sharing 3 of our favorite Mexican restaurants and which one has the best chicken nuggets. So stay tuned.